Hey guys, Jerry here, and welcome back to GregTech once again. First of all, no, we're still not gonna build the big build, or big build, the next build, I guess. That's still in the planning stages, but we are gonna build something today at least, because I have been wanting to do something for quite a while. Basically, I want to make a battery pack for my electric tools so I don't have to recharge them all the time. Now, there is a number of different battery packs here. Again, if we look at the whole pack search here, you can see there's the basic one, which is this one, the bad pack, which is made by 6 normal rechargeable batteries, integrated electronic circuit, and some planks. Very, very simple. Very low capacity, only 60,000. Then there's the next tier up, which is the advanced backpack, 600,000. Same basic recipe, 6 of these big batteries, some copper atom casings, and a circuit again. This tier also has the alternative, because this is actually tier 2, as you can see, so it actually delivers more power, it delivers the medium voltage. I don't know if that matters at all for tools, I don't think it does. But on tier 1 there is actually also this, the lithium backpack, which is the same amount of power as the advanced backpack here, but as you can see it's a significantly different recipe, and it's also listed as tier 1, which is quite interesting to me. So what this is a number of lithium batteries with an advanced circuit and an aluminium plate. Now I want to make one of these, simply because it is more interesting, more advanced, and we actually have some of all these ingredients now, so we can do it. Now, the lithium battery here, hold on, if we can find one of them that actually works. Lithium battery, recipe, oops, that was too far. Uses, there we go, lithium battery. So the recipe for this is a battery hull, an empty low voltage battery hull, and 2 lithium dust. So as you can see, the lithium dust is quite energy rich. You can toss it into semi-fluid generator and it'll give you a lot of power. Or you can make these batteries, which you see low voltage, 100,000 DU each, which 6 of them makes the backpack. Now the battery hull here is a bit of a pain, because as you can see here, the way you make this is actually you have a battery alloy plate. You can either craft them manually, or you can craft them in the assembly machine. I don't see any reason to do this at all, other than to automate the production of them. But yeah, so 2 of these, 1 of those. Now battery alloy, I have some here. As you can see, it's lead, 4 lead and 1 antimony. Antimony, as we saw last time, is mainly gotten from tetrahedrite. Now I have been refining a bit of tetrahedrite, so I actually have some antimony here. I don't have enough, granted, not yet at least. But as you can see, yeah, I have that, and then I have this battery alloy here. So let's take this and stuff into the plate bending machine immediately. Get some flour here, let's cook that up. And then we have this antimony here, which I can take together with 4 pieces of lead, if I can find my lead. I think it's down here. Yep. And then we can, alloy smelt this together. Now, this gives us a total of 10 ingots of the battery hull casing material, which is not enough because we need 6 batteries, so we need 12 of them in total. So that means we need to refine a bit more antimony. So we have the tetrahedrite dust here, and if we look at the cleaning up recipe here, you can see 1 gives that. And then this stuff here, you can centrifuge 8 at a time. So if we take 8 of this and clean up, that should give us 1 full pile of the antimony dust and 8 tiny piles, which is just 1 short of a full ingot. Just a pile short of an ingot, just a nugget short of an ingot. I think that's my new. I actually have 1 cleaned up here already for some reason. I think it was because I was combining all the little dusts. Actually, let's let this finish so we can actually get a full dust out of it. Actually, let's just toss this in and use the small piles. because then I don't have to worry more about it. Now, in the macerator here, I also have some clay dust, because clay dust is one of the few things in the world that allows you to get lithium. So if we see uses on this, you can see we can electrolyze it 7 at a time into sodium, lithium, aluminium, and silicon. If we look at the recipe for lithium here, you can see that, well, you can electrolyze it from tungstate dust, which I don't have, clay dust, lepidolite dust, which I have no clue where you get, and sputamine dust. And like a lot of these things, like these are all automatically generated recipes. And a lot of them like take other mods into account, and GregTech has the unification system which allows it to, you know, basically steal all the different alloys and such from other mods and convert them into something GregTech worth thingy. So yeah, all this clay dust here is really the way we have to get lithium dust. I'm hoping, yeah, we should get 7 out of this entire stack here. So I'm gonna take 8 of those out. That should fit with the math to give us exactly the 6 lithium we need. And see, plate bending machine already done. Toss the next pieces in here in. We're up to 5 there. We need 9, of course, to get the entire ingot. And then we need some insulator zinc cable, which I already have, so that's perfect. So now we just need to wait for this one to finish, so it has 9. And then let's see, I need to figure out if I have an advanced circuit. I do not, because if I had, it would be on the workbench here, so let us make one of those. So the advanced circuits, of course, you can make with in the assembly machine by taking 2 electron plates. You get the advanced circuit board, which you can combine with some advanced circuit parts, and you get the big thing. So I think I have some electron plates up here, actually. Yes, I do. I should. I also do not have any of the little parts. Alright, let's just quickly grab some of this. If we toss that in there, they should make the little parts that we need to attach. And then after these are done cooking, we can toss in this one and make the advanced circuit. Again, stuff you've seen before. Not that stimulating by any definitions of the word. But, yeah, it's a way to do stuff. It's how you do stuff. It's the way it's meant to be. With GregTech. Now, I also need an aluminium plate, which I do not have. I don't think I even have any aluminium alloy or aluminium ingots. So let us just toss one of those in the blast furnace. Again, if there's any power in this one, it means that we have at least 600,000 stored up, so yeah, we got plenty. Advanced circuit parts? Nope, not yet. Nope, those, that and that together. I think I need to make more assembly machines. They work so slowly and they're so very, very useful. There we go, 10. That's more than we need. Now the question is, do I have enough lead? That's something I did not check beforehand. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything lead in here. Let's have a look. Any lead dust? Yes, I have lead dust. Excellent. Alright, no worries, no worries. I have it. That'll have me worried for a moment. Toss that little pile in there. Three, two, one, and bam. Toss that in there because I don't think it has any use if it's not in the plate form. So might as well just plate it all up and see. We have, ooh, we have 8 lithium dust here. I fail at math, but whatever. We got a nice number out of it. So we have some sodium dust, which goes into our pile here. We got aluminium dust, goes in there. Like, we have piles of all the dust in here. So let us see. Did you finish yet? Yes, you did. Now we need to take 2 of these and the thing that it makes, and then combine those. And then we need to get these. And I think we can actually make all the hulls now. So let's grab these. Empty battery hull. There we go. Now, to actually make the batteries, we need the canning machine here. So it's just a matter of tossing it in the can. That's literally all we need. Lithium battery, reusable. No power. No power! See, the aluminium out here should be ready. Yes. So we can plate bend that as well. And let's see. Wait, there was. I think was I using one more of these machines? Yeah, this one. There we are. Advanced circuit being crafted. Now, let's quickly swap that around so we get it done in the right order. I just kind of want to get it all done. And is there anything else I need to do? Canning machine. Did it use 2 lithium for each? Yes, it did. Oh god. That means I don't have enough lithium. That means I need to go and, you know, grind up some more clay. Alright, well, we can do that. We have some more clay. Is that actually blocks? Yes, it is. Well, how about that? How about that? Macerator, there we are. Get that grinding, and you know what? That kind of blew me, or blew me. No, what the hell am I saying? That took me by surprise. That's what I wanted to say. I thought my math was impeccable, and obviously it was not. Alright, so this will take a bit of time to make enough clay dust to electrolyze. So yeah, I think I'm gonna let's you know, use the magic of editing to our advantage. And abracadabra! We have the lithium dust. Yay. Alright, let us toss it in here and get those last 2 batteries filled up. In the meantime, I've also managed to finish the circuit, and I have the aluminium plates, so that should be everything we need for our backpack. Backpack! So those there, that right there, and bam, lithium backpack. Now, we need to charge this. It uses a lot of power. This one doesn't have enough. This one does have a lot. But this one is the only one that can actually provide us with an entire charge full by draining all the other machines before it. So this is gonna drain pretty much all of our power. And it's gonna take some time to fill up, you can see. But you know what? Just to, you know, facilitate the expediency of the YouTube format, I am gonna wait until only 60,000, and then we're gonna go use it for something. And there we go. So 60,544. So you put this on, and you can see it here on my back. Beautiful. And what this does is that it basically recharges your tools as you work. So while I have it on my back, I can go down in the mines here. And if we just find somewhere I can dig a bit, let's go and dig over here somewhere. Yeah, let's dig here. So let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've dug a bit here, and you can see full charge. Instead, this one has been drained. So yeah, I can use all my electric tools now. If I want to drain it really fast, I can use the electric saw here as my weapon. Let's see exactly how much it uses per each hit. I'm gonna hit once with it. 694 right there. Did the zombie fall down? Did Timmy fall down the well? Ow! No, I fell down the well. How the fuck did he get behind me? Ah, that is not nice. I'm gonna toss you down. So I can't even remember. I think it uses like 1,000 EU for just one hit for those 9 damage that it does. So I'm just gonna stick with my sword, especially considering how big of a bitch that guy was, just punching me down. That could have ended badly. Tuk 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 tuk. So yeah. Ah, great. Yeah, that's great. And here's my staircase. Let's get back in. Alright, so yeah, the backpack works, and basically it'll allow me to just work and stuff without having to worry about recharging. Like I can cut down an entire fir tree now without having to go back and recharge halfway through. So that's good. It does cost me a bit of protection because I can't wear the chest plate. But of course, you have the option of, you know, wearing your chest plate, using up your tools to charge, and then putting on the backpack, and it'll recharge it, and then you can swap around again. That's quite handy that you can do that. I don't think you can sort of just like. Oh, that's interesting. So apparently you can, if you right click with it, it'll automatically equip it. That's good to know. Very good to know, actually. So yeah, now the next question is, can I discharge this? Yes, I can. So I can basically use it as a big storage for like when I need to move all this stuff. I can put it all into the backpack, and then basically kickstart the other thing with a big battery, because this is a big battery. It's actually as big as like the energy crystals we used. How much do they contain again? There we go. They contain 1 million. Alright, so they're a bit more efficient. They can contain a lot more, but they're also a higher tier power, which I think would maybe, I don't think like a normal bat box can actually discharge those, but I don't know. Like, it's been recently been brought to my attention that apparently the IC2 experimental build that I'm using is a lot less advanced than it used to be. So stuff like cable loss, packet size, that sort of thing that used to be fun and interesting in InventoryTweaks has actually been removed. So I was really disappointed to find that out, actually, because, well, that was part of the reason the mod was fun in the first place, that you had to think about stuff. But luckily, Greg comes to the rescue. The 1.7 version of GregTech will have a brand new set of cables with the old power packet rules reinstated. So for every tier of power, there'll be a number of different cables you can use, where some of them will be cheap, some of them will be very efficient, and some of them will be like higher capacity or something. So basically, yeah, there's going to be a trade-off between what type of cable you use, and that's going to be like that's going to give the whole that's going to give back the choice. Basically, is what I'm trying to say here. It'll give back the choice to the player. So you actually have to make a decision and stick with it, or not stick with it, but you have to make a decision, which in turn will actually matter. Now, what else can we do here now? I do have a plan for something to do pretty much as soon as we have a new building to set up in, but it does mean that, or it kind of requires us to reform our power structure. I guess I can demonstrate what it is. So if you look in the compressor here, I have some compressed plants here. The recipe for these is basically any number of plants in a compressor, or anything you can make a plant ball out of, and you compress that together and you get the compressed plants. Now these, the only thing you can really use them for is put them in cans, or you can ferment them with Forestry, but I like to put them in cans. So I'm gonna take these 18 here, and I'm gonna take 18 cans, and I'm gonna, you know, marry them together here. So I'm gonna stuff these in cans. Now, this can, this biocell, only has one purpose again. You can extract it in an extractor, which is a recipe that takes a bit of time. But once you do finish this, you get a biofuel cell. So I'm just gonna do... actually, we can just toss those in here and get them working while we do other stuff. So, there we go, biofuel cell. And as you can see, it produces 6000 EU in the diesel generator, so I can toss it up here in my diesel generator, and it'll burn. Or, I can take these empty plastic cans, plastic fuel cans. The recipe for these are 7 plastic sheets, which you make by putting 2 plastic bars and a mold for plate in the alloy smelter. And I happen to have made such a mold, so I've made some of these to make the plastic cans here, fuel cans. So let us quickly remove all of this stuff here, and then we're gonna put this biofuel cell here in a can and get all of these extracting. So now that we have this, we get the empty cell back, and we have a plastic fuel can, which it says burns well in diesel generators. So if you recall, the biofuel cell said 6,000. If we put this one in, you'll see it's starting off at 7,000. So this little step that costs next to no power to put it in the plastic fuel can. Hold on, recipe. Recipe. Uses. There we go. It uses 50 EUs, energy units, and it gives you 1,000 extra. So a bonus of 950 just from putting it in a fuel can. I think that's worth it. I think that's a pretty good trade-off. It does make this entire process here a lot more annoying, which is why that I want to automate it. So basically this is what I'm gonna do as soon as we have somewhere to do it. I'm gonna make a machine that takes in raw plants, compresses them into plant balls, puts them in cells, extracts these cells to make biofuel, then puts the biofuel in plastic cans and burns it in a diesel generator for power, which is then leading out of the system. I did the math on this. I actually did the math on this, and I double checked it, and it turns out that you're gonna get, let's see if I can find my paper. You're gonna get a total of 5,737 energy units per plant ball that you toss in. That's math. That's science, because I wrote it down. And that is what's gonna happen. So basically, for 8 wheat or 4 saplings or whatever, we can get 5,000 something EU rather than the 1,000 for just burning the saplings or whatever. So that's a very, very good way, I reckon, to use like extra stuff from farms and such. Now, I've even come up with the design necessary for all of this. I just need you know, somewhere to build it. So again, the sooner that inspiration comes to me and we can actually do the next build, the better it'll be, because we can get all of this lovely power just generating from plants that we don't really need because we don't eat that much. And then later on we could even like hook up an automatic sapling farm or a wheat farm or something to it, and then have completely renewable power that we don't have to worry about, on top of the wind power and the solar power and whatnot that we decide to put up. Again, my time and energy might be better spent just making more solar panels, but this is a lot more fun, and that's really like it's a good challenge, and it's an interesting challenge to do, and plus it has very tangible benefits. You just, you know, make biofuel and burn it, and that gives you power. So, on that note, I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this little short episode here of battery and power talks, and well, next time hopefully we will be building. I won't promise, but I'm crossing my fingers. So until then, I'm Jerry, this has been GregTech, and I really hope you enjoyed. Bye!